Welcome everyone.
Welcome, guys.
ogenoDOTcom's comic hotspot month. I know I'm hot, dude. Not that. I don't sizzle. I don't sizzle. Okay. For the month of March and April.
Yes.
Okay.
April.
So this is.
It is April 1st.
It is April Fool's Day. What are you thinking, hitting me? We slap like little girls. Okay. So we're going to be going over what was hot in March and what we think is going, what we know is going to be hot in April, or we hope is going to be really good.
Yeah.
For example, Secret Invasion. Better live up to it. Better live up to the hype.
Ooh.
So who do you think is a Skrull?
Jarvis.
Jarvis? So you don't think I'm a Skrull anymore?
Oh, that's already established, though.
You haven't seen me.
I saw you putting on like your like. I saw you shape-shifting in the
You
bathroom.
haven't seen anything. You just saw me shave once in a while.
Yeah, it was like green blood. It was.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, right?
Yeah, it was. I just didn't say anything.
Jarvis. Okay, we'll get to that later. All our Skrull theories. Okay.
First, so what we're gonna be doing is basically just running down our, like he said, our top 15 books and characters that we think are gonna be pivotal within the next month.
Okay. So, number one, or should we start from 15 or 1? Let's work our way down to the number 1. Let's start at 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so, starting at number 15, we paid a tribute to Mr. Brian K. Vaughan, and...
We love you, man.
Great book, Why the Last Man. Fantastic. Last issue.
The last issue.
Tribute, number 60. It took a while to get out here on the stands, the last few issues, but I guess it's understandable.
Yeah.
And
I think the fans were willing to wait
they were.
for it anyway.
I'm not going to really spoil the ending for anyone that's really just jumping on, but this was more of really an issue you could have read and not been disappointed if you didn't read anything, because you just found out what happened 60 years later. So that's all I'm going to say.
So this book, I mean, it's not particularly going to be hot within the next month, but it's a big thing. It's a popular book, and it came to an end.
I can't say that it was the greatest issue I've ever read, but because the ending was just up in the air and
open-ended.
Open-ended, really could have continued it 60 years later. Enough with that, though. Moving down, 14. Mr. Incredible Hulk. Hulk didn't make it on our list because we haven't seen him in a while now.
Hulk's sad.
Incredible Hulk he'll be having a couple Secret Invasion tie-ins in the next couple months, and that's, I think, going to be exciting, because if his tie-ins to Secret Invasion are even a fraction of what they have been so far, the book's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
He's going to be tackling Skrull gods. So, hey, if people can be gods and if gods can exist, why can't he be fighting them?
Exactly.
Why can't Skrulls become gods? So I think that's going to be a really great series.
And you think that's one of Marvel's best books,
This is definitely one of the best books Marvel is publishing.
Don't fold it.
I'm sorry.
Don't fold it.
I'm sorry. Okay. Here you go.
Gotta show an example. No, people folding their books?
No, of course not. Bag and board. Bag and board.
Exactly.
Okay.
Treat your books with respect.
Yes. Next. The thrice monthly
Amazing
Spider-Man.
Now, this book hasn't been particularly the best book on the stands lately.
Hasn't been the worst.
No, it's by far not the worst, but it's Spider-Man, so we give a little more credit just because of that. And the fact that it's coming out 3 times a month.
And superhero movie just came out. So it's really, the superhero movie was revolving around Spider-Man, but it did.
I don't want to bring that bad taste back into my mouth.
If you want to hear our review about that, check that out also.
Yeah.
On our superhero movie review.
It wasn't very good, just so you know.
Wasn't, but we'll give you the details.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3 times a month.
Can't really go wrong with that. But you know what? It's really not 3 times a month in my head for some reason, because they stopped Sensational Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They stopped Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man and Marvel Knight Spider-Man, but that was a while ago.
Friendly Neighborhood replaced.
Oh, okay, that's my mistake. But either way, those 3 books, now it's only 1.
Yeah.
So it's really still coming out 3 times a month.
Yeah, but it's a continuous story. It's not 3 different stories.
I guess you're right. I sometimes like the 3 different stories. I like the cliff. They can't leave a cliffhanger every week, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. That's Amazing Spider-Man. Moving down to number 12, we got Fables. The Good Prince arc, which was about 9 issues long, has ended, and the new, I guess it's a mini arc you can call it, is going to be lasting, I think, 2 or 3 issues, and then it's going to be leading right into, my guess, the war. A war is looming between the Fables and the Empire. Ooh. So, I mean, that's going to be hot, I think, in the next couple of months.
Whoa! Ooh. Next book.
He doesn't like Fables. I don't know how.
I just.
This is your book now.
Yes,
Ultimates.
I'll do this.
Something I can't follow anymore.
Ultimates Volume 3. Jeff Loeb and Joe Madureira. Okay, and the reason this book is hot is, one, it's Ultimates. It's Joe Madureira, who, this is his return to comics in, I think, more than 5 years. So it's a big deal. Issue number 1 was the top seller for the month that it came out.
He's not a superstar. I don't like his art.
I do.
Okay.
I think he's great. Okay, I'll correct what I said before. He was a superstar in the 90s.
90s, not now.
There you go. Uncanny X-Men, all that different stuff. Well, he doesn't do anything now. He's a video game designer now. Anyway.
What video games? Do you know?
Video games that didn't really do anything.
Okay.
I remember reading about it, but...
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, stick to artwork, Joe. But, it's a fun book. Issue 3 just came out, and that's just really starting to pick up now. It's kind of slow in the beginning, but it's good. I like it. Pick it up.
Next, Fantastic Four. What? I don't have Fantastic Four here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Crisis.
Uh-oh. Sorry about that, guys. As I said, Fantastic Four here.
I'm back.
Okay. They have a new arc with Mark Miller and Brian Hitch.
Of Ultimates fame. Oh, wow. What's that?
Yeah, Ultimates fame.
Don't be a hater, alright?
I am a hater. Okay? The new arc is really fantastic. It takes place, the whole thing is about a possible future of what Earth will become and in the next 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
And it'll become uninhabitable. So, and they have done it in a realistic way. It's not some alien invasion.
Yeah, it's something that the Fantastic Four really can't fight, so they just have to prepare for it.
Something like global warming.
Basically. Well, that's what this is really.
That's what it seems like it is,
about, basically.
Just what we've done to the planet.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and that's great. And also, there's going to be a new Fantastic Four miniseries stemming out of Secret Invasion.
There are a lot of these big events. It's hard to keep track.
And it turns out that there's not going to be one Skrull from the Fantastic Four, but 2 is the rumor now. 2. So it's either going to be Reed or Sue because of the separation. Now, my guess is Sue because she was alone on that planet when Reed went back, and you think it was Reed, right? Yeah. And now between Ben and Johnny, who do you think?
I don't think it was Ben because during the Civil War he left.
Yeah.
Remember?
Well, it could be him, but I think it's Johnny because now he's like he has this reality show. He's like he wants to be a superstar. What is this?
Yeah.
I mean, he's always wanted to, but now it's like pushing.
Well, he's always had a big head, like bigger head than me.
I think he's pushing it to the max. Yeah, you have a big head. It's okay. Pushing it to the max. Going away. Captain America now. You guys already saw that. I spoiled it. I did a spoiler.
Nice.
All right, I am going to be talking about Captain America 36. This is issue 33. But at the end of 36, we found out that Steve Rogers may still be alive.
Yeah, we're assuming, I mean, if you guys are going to bitch about spoilers, we're assuming you already read the book. Yeah. I mean, it came out, 2 weeks ago?
2-3 weeks ago, yeah. So, and I think that's going to be a real pivotal point in Secret Invasion because now what Bendis has stated, he said that Captain America is not a Skrull. Okay. So that means, in my head, that Bucky is not a Skrull. He didn't say Captain America...
Which Captain America?
Exactly. He didn't say Captain America wasn't a Skrull. What if he was a Skrull before? Obviously, it's cop-out, and everyone's going to be like, oh, that's so gay. Yeah. It's all over the news. I went to this comic store after I saw it.
I bought 10 issues of that, and now it's worth nothing.
Remember, it was worth like $50, $100 first day. Now it's worth like...
Yeah, because Marvel ran out of copies. Then they found that whole stockpile.
Diamond, yeah.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
But either way, start reading Captain America again, and really pick up Secret Invasion because I think that Steve Rogers is going to be coming back much quicker than anybody thought.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Next on the list, we are working our way down to number, what is it, 9 or 8 now?
8.
8, okay.
X-Men.
Ooh. Now, the reason I chose this cover, this book with New X-Men, Morrison's run, very controversial run.
Yeah, a lot of things happened. A lot of things.
Okay, but I'm going to be focusing on this because another tie to Secret Invasion.
Possible tie.
Possible tie. Beast was Hank was
Hank McCoy.
I guess was put into his beast form, his
cat-like form,
his cat-like second transformation,
his secondary mutation.
And fans and Marvel, everyone that works at Marvel has wanted to reverse this transition,
including me.
And they haven't really been able to do it. But now, what if he was a Skrull?
Beast is a Skrull. And the real Hank McCoy is on the Skrull homeworld or on some ship
But
locked.
they don't have a homeworld right now. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Got destroyed.
You're
Galactus.
right. Okay. Who knows? Maybe he's locked up somewhere after this
That
whole...
would be sick. I wouldn't think that's a cop-out
No,
at all.
not at
I think
all.
that's cool.
I think it would be cool.
cool.
And then he's back to either the old blue form or just a big jacked guy.
I like that. I don't want the blue form. I want the
Yeah,
guy.
I'd like to go back to the old school. That'd be cool.
I like that. Okay.
Okay.
You know, but if they do that, then the X-Men movies kind of are... Like, that means that
He was
means,
only in the third one.
I know, but that
sucked.
means... Okay, yeah, I know, but then maybe they have to do